Or he does a food review. I mean, it would just be nice to see him.
Max and Andy and Max will be reviewing delicious snacks.
All right, listeners. It's been a while. Yeah, I can only apologise. Should I apologise? I mean, you don't pay for this, so I'm not going to apologise. So forget I said that. Anyway, it has been a while, and I've had Max or Andy and the producers giving it all this. In fact, I put a clip in of Max or Andy just sort of having a little dig at me. So enjoy this.
Mine got wrote off. That was another problem we had. That's one of the other reasons I've not been back. I mean, I don't really know what's going on with him. I don't know what excuses he's got, because he's been away for a while now, hasn't he? He's been away for a while. I mean, we sorted everything out as well. It was all good. We was good to go. He's moved.
That was all right, wasn't it? A few reasons, really. Firstly, I've had to have surgery. One of my knees, I had an accident, so I've been sort of recovering from that. I haven't really been able to walk properly for quite a while. Sort of limping around, putting all my weight onto the other leg. So now I've had the surgery. I'm happy about it, but I reckon my right leg is even more happier about it, because it's had to sort of compensate, and you sort of shift all your weight onto it. So he's probably thinking, right, come on now, left. You know what I mean? You've took the piss too long. I've borne the weight of this for months now. It's time for you to step up. So I wonder if the left will sort of compensate to make up for it, or whether it's just like, I'll do the same for you, wouldn't I? So I don't know what the right leg's moaning about, really, because it gets all the glory, doesn't it? If you're right-footed, same as if you're right-handed. You know what I mean? If you take a free kick, it's your right foot. The left one's just just planting weight, and it's the right one that gets all the glory. So maybe the left is thinking, well, it's about time you know what I mean. You took some of the brunt. I've planted myself in the mud many times while you've kicked a football, or bowled a cricket ball, or any sort of sport, really. So I'm not sorry that you've had to bear the weight. I reckon the left leg and the left arm, like I say, if you are right-handed, are sick of it, of the limelight of the rights, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? I mean, I've been producing a couple of other YouTube channels. I won't go into who they are. So that's taken up a bit of time, and I've been writing a few scripts. Actually, sort of topically, not that I want to date this video. I've been writing a script for the new Mission Impossible. So that's exciting. That's coming along nicely. I've got sort of a sort of a bit done. I don't know if I'm allowed to sort of share it. I'll share a tiny bit at the beginning of the film. Obviously, there's no actors, so you have to use your imagination. Just have a look, and then you can sort of comment if you've got any pointers. I'm sure this is allowed. Enjoy this. Bum, 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 bum.
Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to infiltrate a maximum security Russian prison and extract a high-value spy.
All right, Tom. Yeah, right. You nearly ready? Ready to go? Go where? The mission? No, I'm not going. What do you mean? No, I didn't accept it. Hey? I didn't accept it. But
I've sent all the stuff over to Russia. The other fella's already there waiting. Did you accept it? Yeah. Well, then off you go then. But this is our job. This is what we do. We can't save the world. You know what? I'm sick of this. Do you know how old I am? I'm knackered. It's always jump out of this plane, infiltrate this gang, land on this train, fight these guys, jump a bike off this cliff, run up a tall building in the desert. I'm sick of it. I ain't doing it. Why is it never, oh, can you infiltrate a puppy smuggling ring on a luxury island? You go. I ain't doing it.
Bum, 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 bum. It's a start, isn't it? So we can carry on with that. So yeah, that's why I haven't been around as much. But we're back. So today we are going to review, believe it or not, a candy watch. Now, it's unusual how I've got hold of this, because I don't know where you go to buy a candy watch. Do you know what I mean? It's not something you ever just see. Well, I don't just see them on the supermarket shelves or anything. Big market shelves. Why are they called supermarkets? Why have we allowed that? I should say if it's super or not. It's a big shop, isn't it? I don't know what's super about it. Just because something's big doesn't mean it's super. Like a skyscraper is a big building. It's not a super building. It's just big. Like a big fat bloke, or sorry, a big obese gentleman. You wouldn't say they were super. So why do I have to call a big shop super? I should get to decide that. It doesn't matter. Anyway, you don't see, or I don't see these in a big market shop. Yeah, so it's a funny story. I was actually in the co-op, and a fella sort of looked at me funny, and I thought, well, that's weird. And he sort of came up and he went, "Do I know you?" I went, "No, I don't think so, mate." He went, "You sure?" He went, "I've seen you on YouTube. You got a YouTube channel." I went, "No." He went, "Oh, really?" He said, "You look like you do the food reviews with that other fella." I mean, I didn't really know how to, react to that, so I sort of just said, "No, no, I haven't got a YouTube channel." But then he got his phone out, typed in Max and Andy, and goes, "Yeah, look." And by this point, it's gone too far, isn't it? I don't know how to get out of this. I don't know how to go, yeah. So I just sort of carried on, went, no, it's not me. It does look like me. It's not me. And he looked very, very confused. And he went, "Oh, I'm sure it's you, but it looks just like you." He went, "If you do any reviews on YouTube," and I went, "Well, I'm not going to. That's weird, just because I look like this other fella. I'm not just going to start a YouTube channel." He said, "Could you review this candy watch on there? And then I'll know if it was you." And again, I'm like, well, it's not me, but I'll take it. Anyway, so like, obviously this guy's watching. I sorry, mate, I just didn't know how to get out of that. I was in too deep when I. So anyway, candy watch. Let's open these up. Like I say, it's weird, isn't it? I think it's worth getting a candy watch. Like if you ignore the string on it, right, let me pop it on. I'll put it upside down. It's one of them things. I mean, it's a watch. I mean, you can't even see what time that says on there. It says 5 to 8. But it's worth wearing, isn't it? Because at least until you get that one time when someone says, "Oh, excuse me, have you got the time?" And you go, "Yeah, it's 5 to 8." And at some point, by the law of averages, you've got to be right sometime, haven't you? I mean, because that's right twice a day. Yeah, it's 5 to 8 in the morning, mate. Look, or it's 5 to 8 in the evening. Oh, cheers. But it smells nice. I wouldn't eat it, but it smells nice. I mean, because it's been on my wrist. So that's a good review, isn't it? So Candy Watch, right twice a day. Look, it's even got the right time on there. Look, yeah, it's 5 to 8, mate. Oh, cheers. No worries. So that's a good review of the Candy Watch. Buy that. It's good. It's cheap. And it smells good. What else we got to do today? Oh yeah, sponsorship. We've been sponsored by Vape Juice. They sent us a little script. Have a watch of this. Cheers.
Let's talk about smoking. That used to be good, didn't it? On a night out, after a nice meal, lighting up a cigarette. It was good. It was good. Now you're not really allowed to do it anymore. Unhealthy. People don't like the smell. So, vape juice. This one's strawberry cheesecake flavour. You can get all the weird flavours. I assume to entice the kids. If you are a kid, all your mates are doing this at school, so you know, find a flavour you like, innit? People don't seem to moan about this as much as proper cigarettes. I mean, I still use proper cigarettes. Better, innit? They look good. They look cool. So vape juice.
Makes sense, doesn't it? Just makes sense. So, get that. What else left to tidy up? We've done the review. I've explained sort of the missing content. This is going on far too long. Next time, Max or Andy they'll be cooking like a whole meal for you. I know he's excited to do this. So he'll be going from buying the stuff. You'll see him at the super. You'll see him at the big market, preparing it, cooking it, eating it, getting other people's opinions. So I'm looking forward to it. He's looking forward to it. I just hope he does it well. James and Jamie, they're still on their way. That'd be good. And yeah, see you next time. I'm sure it'll be sort of soonish. Cheers.